What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you've not done so already, can you please just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, your notifications are turned on, that you are liking, that you're hyping, and more importantly, comment. Let me know what you think about what I'm saying today in your comment section down below. Thank you as ever for being here. Genuinely, I do really appreciate it. So this is going to be a new segment that I'm going to try to remember to do kind of every week now. And as you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner, we are calling it the week that was. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick out certain bits and pieces with regards to what's gone on this week and where we're at with everything and kind of sort of what's kind of going on. There'll be a bit of transfer stuff in there, general Leeds United stuff and Leeds United player stuff, so not transfer related stuff. So just all of that kind of information that I can bring you. And we're just going to see kind of how it goes and kind of where we're at with everything. So it has been another really busy week in the world of Leeds United. We might not have had official announcements just yet, but behind the scenes, there's been plenty happening, from Tarek Muramovic edging ever closer to becoming a Leeds player, fresh reports linking the Whites with Julian Brandt and Yunus Musa, the never-ending goalkeeper saga, positivity with injury news, updates from pre-season, and even more detail on the Elland Road development. There's a lot to get through. So, if you're watching near a TV, go grab yourself a brew, sit down, relax, and let's get through all the information that is the week that was. So starting off, we'll go into what looks set to become Leeds United's next signing. Muramovic appears to be on the verge of completing his move to Elland Road after reports suggested personal terms were agreed before the Bosnian international flew into England on Thursday to undergo his medical. The reported fee of around 34 million would make him one of the biggest defensive signings in Leeds United's history. And unless something unexpected happens over the next couple of days, this now feels a case of when rather than if. From everything we've seen, Muramovic ticks the boxes Barker appears to be looking for. He's left-footed, comfortable bringing the ball out from the back, aggressive in the tackle, quick enough to defend high up the pitch, and at just 23 years old, there's still plenty of room for development. It's another clear indication that Leeds aren't coming back into the Premier League simply hoping to survive. They're building a squad capable of staying there. Now, on to Julian Brandt. Is this something that Leeds could really pull off? This has kind of changed a little bit over the week, and there's a little bit more information that's come out. So, Julian Brandt is expected to leave Borussia Dortmund following the expiry of his contract, meaning one of Germany's most experienced attacking midfielders is available without a transfer fee. Initially, there were reports linking him with Juventus and Roma, but more recent updates suggest the Premier League is now the most likely destination. According to Gianluca Di Marzio, several English clubs have made more concrete approaches, and naturally, Leeds supporters have started putting two and two together. Now, at this stage, there's still no concrete evidence that Leeds are actively pursuing Brandt, but if the Whites are looking to add Premier League quality, creativity and experience without paying a transfer fee, it's certainly an interesting name to keep an eye on. Moving over to Yunus Musa. Is this one of those ambitious or unrealistic targets? This is another name that surfaced at the start of summer, but it surfaced again just a little bit this week. So that's AC Milan midfielder Yunus Musa. This one certainly caught a few of us off guard. If you've watched Musa play, you'll know exactly why clubs admire him. He covers the ground effortlessly. He's excellent at carrying the ball through midfield. His press is brilliant. Physically, he's outstanding. And despite already playing for AC Milan, he's still only 23 years old. The obvious issue with this, he is an AC Milan player, and he does have a contract in place until 2028. So he wouldn't be cheap by any stretch of the imagination. Right now, if I'm being honest with you all, I would say this is something that is more interesting rather than anything that is actually imminent to happen. There is a massive difference between admiring a player, making inquiries and actually agreeing a transfer. But it's certainly encouraging that Leeds continue to be linked with players of this calibre. Let's move on to the goalkeeping situation. We are still waiting. The goalkeeping situation itself, it honestly feels like every morning another name appears. James Trafford, Aaron Ramsdale, what's Lucas Perry going to do, Zion Suzuki. And by the time this video goes live, there'll probably be somebody else who will have been included in that list. Clearly, Farke isn't rushing this decision, and that's understandable. A goalkeeper can genuinely be worth 10 or 15 points over the course of a Premier League season. One outstanding save can change a match. One costly mistake can change a season. So while supporters understandably want an announcement, it feels like Leeds are determined to get the right goalkeeper rather than simply the quickest available. So you've got Perry, might be moving to Torino. Aaron Ramsdale's been mentioned. You've got Trafford that's now coming back from the World Cup. Could there be something done there for him? There's the Zion Suzuki saga that's been going on all season as well. You've got Zellstrom that's in there as well as what's the right cost-effective option? It needs careful consideration. Genuinely careful consideration. So, injury updates and pre-season. Away from the transfer side of stuff, there's actually been some encouraging injury news. Gruev has returned to training after recovering from his meniscus injury. That's a massive boost. Before picking up that injury, he was becoming one of Leeds' most dependable midfielders. Meanwhile, Jakobiol appears to be settling into pre-season well, and perhaps just as importantly, there are currently, as yet, no significant new injury concerns. At this stage of pre-season, every manager in the country would take that. Speaking of pre-season itself, training is now fully underway at Thorpe Arch. Fitness work, double sessions, new signings, bedding in, players trying to impress Daniel Farke. This is where places for the opening day are really won and lost. Forget friendly results. What matters now is building fitness, understanding the tactical shape, and developing partnerships all over the pitch. The upcoming tour of the United States should give supporters their first real indication of what Farke sees as his strongest starting 11. Off of the pitch, Elland Road's green future. So before we finish on the video, there's a couple more interesting updates regarding the Elland Road redevelopment. This one I think has gone a little bit under the radar. When we talk about expanding Elland Road, everybody naturally focuses on the extra 20,000 seats. But Leeds have now revealed more about the sustainability side of the project through their All Green, All Leeds programme. The new West Stand and North Stand will be completely fossil fuel free, using air source heat pumps instead of gas heating, while all catering facilities will be electric and solar panels will help power the stadium. The club expects more than 65% of the energy used in the new development to come from low carbon sources. Leeds are also planning to reuse parts of the existing stadium, plant 37 new trees, create additional green spaces and improve walking, cycling and public transport links to Elland Road. It's probably not the headline everybody was expecting, but it shows a redevelopment isn't just about increasing capacity. It's about building a stadium that will serve Leeds United for decades to come. You will have noticed when I've done my stadium updates how I have kind of banged the drum about how they've been sorting through stuff, the rubble for Type 1, for MOT, all of that type of stuff, and just the way that they're doing stuff. There is very, very much a environmentally conscious aspect to what they are doing. So, where does this leave Leeds United this week? Overall, I'd say it's been a positive 7 days. Muramovic looks incredibly close. The goalkeeper search continues. Some exciting names are being linked with the club. The squad is getting healthier. Pre-season is gathering momentum. And behind the scenes, the future of Elland Road continues to take shape. There's still plenty of work to do before the transfer window closes, but everything feels measured, organised and purposeful. Sane is the word that I would use, and it's really weird being run by a sensible club. After some of the chaotic summers we've experienced as Leeds United supporters over the years, it's not a bad place to be. As I said, from this, the most important part about this, realistically, is how you guys have viewed either this week and how you've kind of seen it going. How pleased are you with Muramovic? When do you want us to see? Do you want to see us actually make a move for Yunus Musa or Julian Brandt? Do we want to try and go ahead and do those? Who do you think is going to be Leeds United's number one goalkeeper? Like I said, let me know in the comment section down below. That's the bit that's most important. That's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you are new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on as well. I'm now going to go to bed because it's 3:25 in the morning and yet again, I can't sleep. It's pre-workout that I take, it's daft. Take care of each other. Most importantly, please take care of yourself. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Take it easy. Cheers.